Sam the Gamer here. Just gonna be doing another one of these Let's Talk a Bit videos. If you don't know what this is me talking about stuff like anime or mangas, or I guess that's it, that I've read or seen or watched this season, or like each season of that every time. So you're not gonna find in-depth analysis or any type of thing like that for anime, because I don't do that. Alright, this is just where I talk about what I've seen, what I've enjoyed, what I've watched. Alright, because now I actually did like a couple of these. I think this is my like 6th one. I removed half of them, like 4 of them. Oh shit, 4 of them, because I thought it's not gonna fit my channel. I want this channel to be more about games. Let me make another channel. I killed that other channel. I'm not making another fucking channel. I'm just gonna keep it here. It looks weird, I know, for a gaming channel to have a video with anime in it. What else do I do besides talking about anime? So speaking of anime, all the seasons ended. I was originally gonna make this video on Wednesday, but I haven't finished. I didn't finish the Violet Evergarden. You like that segue? But now it finally ended with 13th episode. I think there's supposedly an OVA coming soon, but I don't know. I just heard that there was, but I don't know if that's true. Can I say one thing? The Violet Evergarden is such an amazing show. If you don't know what the Violet Evergarden is, her name is Violet Evergarden, given by her major. I forgot his name. Who was I guess involved in war, like kind of like a tool, I guess you could say. She followed orders. See, I'm giving you guys hints, because that's basically what she did. And now that she's, the war's over, and now she has nothing else to do. And so then she becomes I always forget what is like, okay, auto memory doll. I think that's what it is, something like that, where she writes notes. She writes down people, like she's like a ghostwriter for the person, someone who tells them like that they want to send a message to someone they care about. And yeah, that's what she does. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. This is the type of show I really wanted to find, because if you guys ever seen Mushishi, it has the same structure, but just nothing. It's nowhere near close to the Violet Evergarden, but it has the same concept. Every episode is a different character with a different backstory, with their own, I guess you could say, emotional struggle, and then at the end, towards the end, it gets resolved. That's basically what each episode is. Just like Mushishi, but Mushishi wasn't that deep. It wasn't that depressing or anything like that. I think Violet Evergarden beats Mushishi in doing that type of thing. It's way better though. Like, every episode was super emotional. I didn't cry. Okay. No, chill out. For people who are like, oh my god, I felt emotional every episode, I cried. I didn't cry. Chillax, you're dragging it. But I did like feel it and go, ooh, I know how that feels. I understand. And like, every time it's every episode, like, mostly someone cried, I guess you could say. And I do like seeing that, because nowadays people are like, oh, you're a pussy if you cry. Oh, you're fucking, stop crying, you're such a motherfucker. Like, no, because we have this emotion for a reason. It's to release stress. That's why whenever you cry, if someone calls you a fucking pussy, or stop crying because that's some baby shit, no, cry, alright? It's good for you. All the stress you have on your body, you release it when you cry. You know what I mean? This anime right here, by the Evergarden, I just really enjoyed this anime. The only thing I didn't like about this show was the fighting when she was like in combat. It was so unrealistic. Like, come on, She's running like a damn ninja, kicking everyone, acting all like, oh, I'm like a damn ninja and I super quick, could dodge bullets. Like, chillax. That's the only part, the bad part I didn't like about the Violet Evergarden. But other than that, at least towards the ending, like episode I think 12, the fighting was more realistic than it was like in like that one episode where that guy got shot and she came out of nowhere from the air and started fucking doing some ninja tactics or some shit. But the ending, and now's the spoilers. The ending, when the brother of the major was like, live, and die. Those are your last orders. And she bowed down and said she didn't need to take any more orders. And I was like, oh, yo, and then you knew from all the episodes leading up to there, she finally grew a pair. Nah, I mean, she finally grew as a person. Because for like that couple episodes, from the beginning episode, she never showed emotion until like almost towards the ending, she started showing emotion. And then towards the ending, another spoilers, she said, I understand when they said, I love you. When the major said the I love you, I forgot to also mention that before, not really a spoiler much, but the major dies in when they telling the backstory. Well, you know it because in the beginning they say, oh no, he's fine, but he's actually dead. So you already know. And he said before he dies, he says, I love you to the Violet Evergarden. Which in the beginning I thought it was, oh, I love you, you know, oh, I wanna, you know, I love you, and yeah, you know, the basic I love you shit. And I thought it was the basic thing, like, oh, okay, alright, I guess that's cool. But then I realized she's underage, and I'm like, hold up. and then towards the show, I started thinking, hold up, they better not bring him back. Like, he better not be alive. He better stay dead. Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but good thing that he didn't come back. Unless he does come back in the novels, but I haven't read it. I don't read novels, so I haven't read it, so I don't know. You know, because they don't say he's alive. They just say his body was lost, but they say he's dead. But I'm thinking he's dead. I think it would be better for him to stay dead. Let me say what I had to say, because I know I'm sounding like an asshole when I say that. Because, you know, it helps, it makes the character better, because then she grows as a character. Because with him dying, she learned all this, if you haven't noticed, to the show. Leading up to the person that Violet, how should I say it? Evergarden? Violet? I don't even know. Well, let's just say the Miss Evergarden. She's become who she is now because of his death. And I feel like more of the I love you from the major was more of a I care for you type of I love you. Not the, oh, I love you because, you know. And I think that would make it a better show if it was like that. Because, I don't know, it doesn't explain the I love you, it just says she gets it, but I find it more as like oh, because I raised you, that's why I love you, I cherish you, you know? I don't know. You guys can take it how you want. That's how I see it. Okay. It's like the same thing for like this other anime I was watching. What was it? Koiwa Amegari no Yuni. Like that segue? Yes, that show. Yo, I really enjoyed this one too. Like, there was two other shows I also enjoyed. I'll talk about them too. So this show is about a girl named Tachibana, who's a marathon runner. She's like a track runner, you know, you could say that. She got an injury on her leg, so she stopped running. And basically she decided to give up on running. I guess you could say that. And then she meets this dude that she works for, I think in a cafe. And I forgot his name. Hold on, let me see if I can search it. Hold on, give me a second. There you go, Kondo. Kondo? Kondo? Wait, it has a U at the end, so it's not Kondo. It's Kondo. Okay, whatever you want to pronounce it. And he's a 45-year-old, and he has a son, and yeah, he has a son, and then she falls for him. It's cute, you know. And then I don't want to spoil the whole show because I'm just here to talk about it. Because I really enjoyed the show. Like, yeah, every episode, I always look forward to every episode. Like, you can't say Tachibana isn't cute. I don't like saying that word out loud. But yo, but let's just you know, I really enjoyed it. This show also, in the beginning, it felt like, oh, you know, that the love thing. But towards the ending, it felt more of like the Violet Evergarden, more like I love you as like the person who I saw myself in, because Kondo, he was or Mr. Kondo, whatever you, or Kondo Senpai, whatever the fuck you want to say it. He when he was growing up, he was an author. I think he used to write books, but then he gave up on it. So then he saw in Tachibana that, oh, I don't want her to give up on her dream as being a track runner. And then she can encourage her throughout the show to go back, well, not throughout the show, like towards the end more, to go back to run. And then there was a little bit of drama between Tachibana and her friend, who looks like the girl from Devilman Crybaby. Wait, they did the same thing, huh, Link? Alright, as I was saying. Yeah. It's a good show. Alright. A good watch too. I would recommend it. It ended off with like, oh, it ended, but the books are still going. I have to read the manga. But you know, there's also another book another anime that also ended. It ended super... I don't like saying this word either. Adorable. I don't like using that. But it's another anime where it's about mostly around, like, before I go to that, can I say something? I remember I was reading a comment before for the other anime, Koiwa Megari no Uni. Yeah, I think I said that right. Where it's like, oh, good thing they're not together, because I kind of find it weird. Like, yo, chill out, okay? She could be into DILFs, you know. You don't know. I don't know. You know, you don't know. Like, you don't know. Tachibana could be into that. All right. You call that not? I mean, I guess you could say it's kind of weird, because she's like in high school, and when she fell in love with was Kondo, who's like 45 years old. I guess you could say that's weird. You got two in Citrus. You got these two bitches. All right. Well, I guess it's not that weird, but they're still stepsisters. Chill out. All right. Now let's go back. Let's roll back to Karaki Jozo no Takagi-san. Yo. I really enjoyed this show. I was actually going to read this anime's manga, and the last anime I was talking about, manga, before I heard that they were actually coming out with an anime of it. So I decided to watch the anime. But yeah, good thing I watched the anime. I really enjoyed this anime. If you don't know, it's about this girl. Oh shit, I dropped my screwdrivers. My screws, I mean. Wait, isn't that a saying? Fuck. Okay, let me stop. It's about well, it's more like a teasing anime where a girl, I forgot her name, Takagi-san. There you go. It's in the name of the anime. I don't know why the fuck I forgot it. And then Nishikata, and then they're both, I guess, are they friends? I don't know. I know they tease each other and they talk to each other. I guess they're friends, somewhat. But yeah, it was cute. Alright, like, it's mostly about like a teasing thing, you know. Not really much else to say about it. I just really enjoyed it. Right? The ending though, when Nishikata gave uh, Takagi-san. Is it Takagi-san? Yeah, Takagi-san. I don't even know. The her handkerchief. I think is what he gave her. Her handkerchief. And then when she opened it up, the little a little note fell out, and it said "thank you" or some shit like that. Yo, and then the song played, and then she started like, I'm sorry. You can't say that's not adorable. Like, come on. All right. Enough about that anime. All right. I think I talked about enough of that, even though I didn't even say shit about it. But this anime right here. Oh, this anime. A place further than the universe, or Sora Yori Motoi Basho. I was actually going to skip that anime, but I decided to, you know what, let me try it. Good thing I tried it. Good thing I didn't skip it. Why are you asking? Because this anime is super good. Like, I didn't expect to actually enjoy this anime. I thought it was gonna be the typical, the girls, typical, let's do something amazing and cute and la 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 la. But this anime here, first of all, the quality in some of the episodes are like good. It's about it's basically about like this girl who I forgot her name. I'm horrible with names. Don't expect me to say names that much. Let's just say the main girl, who's who always tries something and always gives up, I guess you could say, or she never goes through with it. But she actually wants to do something for a change. Wants to like explore the world and stuff like that. But she's just scared of change, you know. I guess you could say something like that. And then let's say the cliche thing happens where $1,000 or I think $1 million were dropped out of like in a subway station. She found it. She's like, oh shit, a lot of money. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, let me take this money and go on an adventure, and I'm gonna meet these 3 other characters who are in the main picture of it. Because I don't read the summaries. Like, they have like text on the side whenever you're looking for the new anime coming out. I don't read those. I only read like a little bit of it, but don't read them all. Because, you know, I just look at it and like, it looks interesting, I'll watch it. But yeah, let's just say, and then she returns the money and she meets the other girl with the black hair, with the long black hair, and then she says she's using that money to go to Antarctica, and then she decides to join up with her, and then they meet everyone else. All right, I'm not trying to spoil the whole thing. If you want more better in-depth analysis, go watch some other YouTuber, because all I'm just doing is just talking about what I like to watch. But let's just say, for this anime, yo, episode, I think 11 or is it 12? It's one of those 2 episodes. Well, let's just say the other girl with the black hair wants to look for her mother, who went to Antarctica, never came back. But throughout the show, you find out that she actually, I guess it's not. Is this spoiler? That her mother died in Antarctica, but you start to know it, but they don't know. But if they, I think like 2 episodes later, they do tell her that she died in Antarctica. But that one episode, what happened towards the ending, I was like, yo, they ended it super depressing. I was like, wow, yo, chill, yo, I can't say much because I'm not trying to spoil the show. Let's just say it's a really fun show. I guess you could say it's like a slice of life, and it's super good. The opening. The opening, I prefer the ending more than the opening for this show. Like, it's so good. Like, I would never thought this anime I was gonna skip, but I decided to watch was actually gonna turn out this good. Alright, I know this other anime is like Kokoku, I think that's how you say it. There's Citrus, there's all these other animes I've watched. Pup Team Epic especially, even though everyone talked about it, I don't really need to say much. Let's just say it's meme anime. And Hakata Tonokotsu Ramen, yeah, that one's actually good. Killing Bites, I don't even want to say that. But there's all those other animes that came out, and I especially there's this one anime that I've watched that I heard that nobody watched, Hakume to Mikochi, which is about the main character's names are in the title. It's about like tiny people and living it. It's like a slice of life, you could say. That's also a good show, but not really much to say about it. It's just, you know, episodes of like they're interacting, doing stuff like that. But all those other animes came out. It all ended now. It's all in the past. Now we're going to the new animes that are coming out this season, and I'm gonna see if I enjoyed this season. But this spring season, hopefully I can enjoy the animes that are coming out. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk about with the animes. So I know I talked too much, too long, but manga time. So a couple mangas I want to. Well, it only should be two because I usually do two each, even though the anime I did like 4 or 3. And so the mangas I'm just gonna talk about 2 because I don't wanna talk about a lot of them because I am reading mangas. I do read mangas, you know. All right, so there's this one short, like a little. It's a 4-com, I guess. Is it 4-com? No. It's like a short manga thing. Dakara Miyoko Desu. It's an anime where it's about a woman whose husband died, so she lives with her uncles. I only know that because they always repeat that every single chapter. They always repeat, oh, you know, her husband died, but she's living with his families, or his family. And yeah, so it's basically like a comedy, but still some depressing things. But it ended. It actually ended like I think a month ago, or a couple weeks ago. That was a depressing ending. I didn't expect that from a comedy. But it was a good little manga. I really enjoyed it. You should check it out, I guess you could say. And then here comes the Vinland Saga. Alright, I have other mangas I could talk about, like Origin, or like To You the Immortal, or To Your Eternity, whatever you call it, whatever it's translated to. There's other types of mangas I could talk about, but they're still ongoing, just like Vinland Saga. Wait, I just contradicted myself. I'm saying they're ongoing, I'm not gonna talk about them, but Vinland Saga I'm gonna talk about. The only reason why I'm gonna talk about the Vinland Saga because I've heard, you hear me? I've heard that there's an anime coming out of the Vinland Saga, and I've also heard it's gonna be animated by the same people who animated Attack on Titan. So those two combined, I think it will come out good. Vinland Saga, if you don't know what it is, it's about Thorfinn, which is the son of like a strong Viking who was killed. I guess is that spoilers? No, it's not really that spoiler because it says in the beginning where he's killed by I guess you could say Askeladd. Oh, the homie Askeladd, yo. But let's just say let's just say Thorfinn is like an edgy dude. In the beginning, he's edgy. That's one thing I wanted to say because people in the beginning were like, oh, I don't like Thorfinn because he's super edgy. Yeah, he's grow up. You're freaking act like a little kid. But then there's like the arc where he goes into the farms and he changes as a person. He goes to the farms. I don't want to spoil nothing. So if you read it yourself, you understand why he goes to the farm. But he becomes a slave into a farm. And he changes as a person, so then he becomes more timid. Well, not timid. He becomes more like serious. Well, not. I mean, he wasn't really serious, but he becomes more like. How do you say it? What's the word I'm looking for? He becomes more like a pacifist. Like he doesn't want to fight. He does fight, but he doesn't want to like start a whole entire fighting, like a war or some shit like that, you could say. But then people are like, oh, I don't like this Thorfinn, man. Fight that motherfucker, kill that guy, like you did. Like, oh, I want the old Thorfinn back. But then people were complaining in the beginning, like, oh, I hate this Thorfinn. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, it does not. It does not. You know, I'm making this more of an argument than a saying, oh, I like the show, the manga. But Thorfinn, you know, we're gonna have him animated. So we'll see what the anime community, the people who only watch anime, will say about the show. It hopefully it does justice, because the book, the manga I should say, actually it looks pretty good. Or should I say it looks amazing. But you know, usually when things like that, like Berserk, becomes anime, it doesn't look good. So hopefully it looks good. Like, I mean, it's the same people studio who made Attack on Titan. You know, the Attack on Titan manga looks like shit compared to the anime. So hopefully they could do something that makes it look good. All right, I think I talked enough. I talked too long. I apologize. I know this is called Let's Talk a Bit, but it's actually Let's Talk a Long fucking time. I don't have any like friends to talk about anime with, so that's why I upload these videos, even though no one's gonna watch it. But anyways, this is gonna be it, guys. That was Let's Talk a Bit. Hopefully you didn't hear me open my Switch, because I have 2 games here I could play, but I don't know which one I want to play. But I think that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I really enjoy doing these types of videos, even though I don't write a script down, I don't do nothing. It's just I click record and I just talk about it and see what comes out. I'm not the best at talking about anime. If you want to do in-depth stuff, go to like other people who do anime, like people I'm subscribed to, like Super Eye Patch Wolf. He's better. He's amazing at doing stuff like this. But I only do it because I just want to talk about something. I really want to talk about more, but I don't know. It just, I don't want to make this video too long. Also, I don't want to edit a lot, so I think I'm just gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Alright, I'm done. Wait. Oh shit.